to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash. One team hoping to make a giant statement. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Coach Marcus Freeman told me before the game, he said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this, this is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And it'll come out to the 25. Noah. A return. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Alexander. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the run, it's Lacey. Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Right back to the well. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying around.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it. On big tight end, makes the grab. It's a first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical...
Makes the grab in their space. The 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
The give is to Williams.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Carr throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day, and all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it, and I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
Finds his man down the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
The run inside. It's Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Play action, C.J. Carr. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Lacy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Looking to fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Going to the running game. There's a crease. Touchdown Rebels. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. Play fake. Carr. Caught by Williams on the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to change this route. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Porter. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the left. Makes it past the marker. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
And the Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And with the pick six. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that play happens because they blitz, they get pressure, make the QB feel uncomfortable. He throws the ball up, and you make a play on the football, and you take that thing back to the house. Nice pass rush, nice pressure, and nice job turning defense into offense.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a crease to the left. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
So now it's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Pocket breaking down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Makes the catch. It's Flanagan.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Throwing, Carr. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Gill. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection, and they're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Oh, they're after him. On target to the left. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from.
He's got it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. They want to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. And he's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession. Turning it on. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, they're able to punch that one in on the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure the defense really expected them to come out running the football considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting him to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency, but either way, listen, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep running it moving forward.
They might not be able to keep running it, but they had to score on that possession. Now, defensively, you got to step up for them, right? Like, they got to get both sides of the football working together, but the defense is going to have to get some stops. But obviously, a bulk of the pressure is on this offense. Every possession is going to be so important.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On the run, it's Lacy. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulls it in. It's Lacy. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. There's a little room there. Touchdown, Rebels. And the pummeling has started.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Coming out with it, it's Porter. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, oh.
He's got it along the sideline. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Carr. The short hands. It's Porter. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Again, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. There he goes. Oh, what a cut. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. They'll run it. It's Williams. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
35, Notre Dame, 19. Number 35, set to kick this one.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Picks up the 1st down. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Now on the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Bounced right back to them.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Soft spot in the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And there's really no question here, after not getting it on that last run play, down in the 4th quarter, 4th down, you've got to go. You've got to dial up your best play here offensively. Who is your best matchup, one-on-one, that can get you this 1st down? Keep the drive moving and keep your chances of winning this game alive.
Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
All right, so they fail on that 4th down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
That's reeled in. It's high. At the 20, he's got space. He's loose. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the 1st down.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running inside, it's Williams. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Carr to throw. He wants a big play here late. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
It's been tough for this QB.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Shoots it to the left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Lacy. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to take a sack to end it. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and, man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Texas A&M Aggies. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. Both teams are in the top 10. This SEC matchup is going to be hard. He said we have to eliminate all penalties at the line of scrimmage and be the most efficient version of ourselves all season. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes in the... And they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They'll run it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. With the catch, it's Porton. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And the Aggies pick up enough for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's reeled in. It's Porton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Pulls it in. It's Owens.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
He makes the grab. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. A new set of downs after that completion. Using his legs, it's Owens.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. It's a keeper. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense. Right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish accomplish both of those, then an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Point after, not quite through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Look out, he's breaking free. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. No press here. The defense backing away. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got a crease. He's got the first down and still motoring. QB breaking away. Past the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
To throw, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on.
Got an opening here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas. An explosive play all the way to the end zone. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They'll be down to just one in the first half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, look out. He's got open space.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 20. Finally able to make the tackle, but that's a huge gain here as they grab momentum wrapping up the first quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the Aggies will now spend their third and final timeout. They'll have to work without a timeout for the rest of the half now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The shotgun running play call. Has a path to the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Outstanding creativity from this offense. Almost hit him there and got into the end zone, but now they're set up inside the 3-yard line, and I got to tell you, you can use whatever you want. You could try to run it in, sneak it in, maybe even use play action. Everything at your disposal as a play caller here.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Scrimmage, he'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, you get this close to the goal line, and look at all the defenders up near the line of scrimmage. It is so difficult to just run the football. The offensive line has got to be dominant in order to do that. I look for them to try to get to the play action or get the quarterback out of the pocket, get him on the move with a run-pass option.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Here comes the pressure, and they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
He's got some space. Look out. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's got a crease. Here he goes. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. Quarterback in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. Powers into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back to throw. It's Reed. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
He shreds the tackle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Got an opening here. Gets the first and still running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. Way too much speed on that play.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Powerful running here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
When they trap him behind the line, this running back's had a huge day. Finally, they contain him.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
He keeps it on a design run. It'll end up being a safety. The defense going crazy here. They always love to put points on the board, but Joel, a safety can also be a big momentum play in any game.
Well, exactly, and put their offense right on the field as well. But when you get this opportunity in this field position, with this group in particular, their experience, their athleticism, go after it. And their attacking style leads to this safety. That's a really good job.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. That's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Runs through the defender. Oh, and he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Up to the air. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. He's in the clear. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Porton. And the game just good enough for a first down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable.
He's got space. Here he goes. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Give it to the back again. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Breaking into the clear. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later.
He's got a crease. First down, looking for more now. QB in the clear now. Touchdown, Texas. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, this guy is special. To take it the distance, look at the speed on the outside. Quarterback designed run from well over 50 yards, and he's able to take it the distance and put it in the end zone. What a beautiful play design, but really it comes down to individual effort and talent, and he has it.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Design quarterback run. Powering through. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Now, you get to this point in the national championship game, and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Chris, this is a crucial mistake by the quarterback. In the red zone, you've got to feel like you've got points in your pocket. You don't want to force the ball down the field, in particular into the end zone. Now it's picked off, and it's first down going the other direction.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fights back to the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. I'll tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
Running with purpose. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Got an opening here. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Powering through a tackle. Past the 40. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
They got caught trying to be aggressive. Look at all the defenders at the line of scrimmage. And when there's no levels like that, Chris, it's just one crease, and he's gone. The speed and athleticism, he takes it the distance all the way in for the touchdown.
Now they try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas A&M, 6-6.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He fires downfield. Oh, and another incompletion.
That's a good job by this defense. They did not get taken by surprise there with the throw on 3rd and short, but you better be ready for this run play. They're likely going for it on 4th.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Dropping back, it's Reed. Short throw to the back, an easy completion.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first.
If you're going to be great at this position, you've got to have a short memory, and that's being tested today. You've got all these interceptions, and yet down in this game, so you've got to sling it. And I tell you, that's a beautiful throw, and certainly a confidence builder after a real shaky start to this game.
Oh, he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
Look out, he's got space ahead. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 40. Here he goes. Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Here comes the rush. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. He's got room to run. Look out. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. He's got a crease. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. That's just another big run by this back. The offensive line, Joel, doing a great job and perhaps killing the will of this defense right now.
Chris, that's exactly right. They're doing whatever they want to do. This offense is in full rhythm. They're being physical at the line of scrimmage. They're doing a great job at quarterback, making good decisions. They can do whatever they want. And right now, they're building up a huge lead. You know, Chris, somewhere our guy David Pollack is smiling because this defense is doing everything right. They're lining up correctly. They're pursuing the football. They diagnose this toss sweep. But then the most important part, the part that he loves, arrive angry. Look at the hit. I tell you what, they are popping some pads.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. All right, pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Longhorns. Barrels into the end zone.
What a feeling for this group. They're going to win the national championship. They have been great all day long. And now, Holly, the thing that we've got to watch out for is the Gatorade bath. We're on Gatorade watch at this point.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Scanning the field, it's Reed. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. 2nd down now.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with the big lead.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Using his legs here. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Open field ahead. He's breaking through to the left.
What looked to be a great play by this quarterback ends in disaster. It's a really nice decision. He gets on the outside. He's scrambling around. That's beautiful. That's a really nice job by him. He even gets the first down. But now you've got to take care of the football. You don't want to expose yourself to a hit in space as a quarterback. Get down or get out of bounds, but certainly don't put it on the ground. That is a bad turnover.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage.
Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big...
And looking for a big play here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this seems like a case of too little, too late for this defense. They have not gotten many stops today at all. And here, they finally get a stop, but what does it really do for you? You're down by, what, 4?
Season opening. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this seems like a case of too little, too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And, Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, Chris, now we're just in legend status. This is silly. 6 touchdowns in one game. Reminds me of Chris Brown back in 2001 against Nebraska. I tell you what, we're going to remember this performance for a long time.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, at least there's some positivity here. This is good for film. You get back in there Sunday night, Monday morning. At least there's something to hang your hat on for this offense, maybe build towards next week. But I tell you, today, this has been massively disappointing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, it's certainly too little too late here in this ball game, but moving forward, having some success like this to put on film and evaluate as a team, I think that can be important. And, Chris, they can get better from this point moving forward.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Like the returner will try and field this one. The return man is brought down, and that makes it official. We have our national champions.